Alright then. We should be live now. Yep, we are live now. So anyway, welcome in the second stream. Last time I killed Overseer and now I'm in Ergomines. So here we go. The plan is in this stream to, get to the end, basically. Oh joy.
Well, if it isn't the lad who stalks the legendary stalker. I didn't see you there. Are you hurt anywhere? No, you're not. So very glad to know you are unharmed, my good fellow. Like me, surely you've heard of the tragedy of the Zelator underground facility. Such a loss. And Veronique, to think she met such a horrible end. It rends my very heart in two. We disagreed on nearly everything, but there was respect. And on her part, greatness. I must know. Did she say anything to you before she died?
Of course no.
Did the medicine claim her sanity and finally drive her mad? I am truly sorry to hear that. A heroic end, but such a tragedy.
I honestly don't want to speak with you.
Ah, you are perhaps seeking the alchemist tram. There was a tram here once, a long time ago, but it was deep underground. Deeper than here. You can keep looking for it, but that tram to the Rose Estate's been out of commission for ages. I had assumed Veronique's Vanguard took it down for, permanent maintenance. But you might yet be in luck. If you're looking for a route to the sea, take this. This key was given to me by an alchemist before he expired. He claimed it opened a secret passage to the coast. You can get more use from that key than I. Just past the ruins of the tram station, you'll see an entrance. Not sure why I held on to it. I just had a feeling it could be useful to someone.
Yeah. I don't want to talk with you. So, anyway.
Could say we found a silver lining. Cause it's, you know what? Never mind. Mind. Nice to know the tram's not the only way out, huh?
Is the volume of this stream and my mic again? It's alright. Because last time I changed a bit, so I don't know. Environments, yeah. Let's just crank this up. And maybe, yeah, SX. And the rest, I guess we can just keep it like that. Anyone here? I would like to say hello. Now I need to remember I don't have the Conquering Talisman. So it's different playstyle than I was doing earlier today. Which is sick. Ow. Yep. Die. Oh god. I guess the good thing is that thing doesn't hit wall in narrow spaces, because ergo mines are mostly about narrow spaces. Yay. Cool. this entire area is comprised with almost nothing except those stupid excavation drones. And they're kinda annoying to fight. Yeah. Hold on, need to check something on my stream. Some transmissions, yeah, because it's not public. That's the thing. My transmission is not public, so let's just make it public. There we go. Should be public now. So yeah. Apparently when you're doing stream and you're setting it up to not be public, you know, like you don't want to post it immediately, then only people who are invited through links are part of it. I assuming, I don't know, it's... Okay. Fucking lovely. Got information my stream doesn't work. Why? Can I ask why? What's going on? Oh yeah, because fucking YouTube needs like the 5 minutes to process what's going on. And you wonder. Oh yeah, hi.
No one's there?
So basically what you missed is like another conversation with that guy that was in a hotel. He gave me a key. He asked about Veronique, which I killed, and now we are with this guy.
You can't hear me. I saw you flinch. Hello. Yes, you, my handsome friend. Surprised? Don't be. This puppet isn't really me. I'm... well, puppeting this one, you might say. Sadly, it appears to be malfunctioning. You found me in quite a bind. Though again, not really me. But I suppose it's fate. You and I, meeting in a place like this. So, might I ask a favor, friend? That is, the real me, I'm, well, trapped. Though I don't know where. It's terribly aggravating is what it is. And embarrassing. Why did my colleagues abandon me like this? Anyway, can you come find me, friend? Just venture a bit deeper into the ruins. But be careful. We don't want you to get stuck somewhere as well.
Will do. So anyway, the reason why you didn't see in my stream is just because I set it to be like on public, you know, or not on public, unlisted it calls on YouTube. But I thought like when you're streaming in real time, even if you set it up to be unlisted after you're done, it will be displayed on your channel as public for people to watch. But I guess like if it's unlisted, then only people who you will invite are fucking, you know, have permission to fucking watch it. Which is stupid, because that way, if I want, you know, random people to watch this stream, that means it's gonna be posted right away on my channel. Like, no wonder why I never fucking, you know, stream. Like, I never had this kind of shit with just regular video, but anyway. This area is really short. It's basically this part, and yeah, the part after it, and that's like it. But that doesn't mean it's not annoying. Like, you have those stupid things, yeah, tossing rocks at you rapidly. There's like only one thing in game where you actually have to, yeah, toss something back at to them to not be chased. And now this. No way you saw me from all the way. I hate you. Yeah. Kinda forgot I have this Legion arm. And it does good damage. Who'd have thought? But yeah, if I would, you know, approach, there is another one, yeah, throwing rocks. This area might be short, but it's way more annoying than the carnival garden was. And yeah, the facility. The facility wasn't even that bad, it was just labyrinth, so I don't like it. But this, practically every path here is a gang. No joke. No joke. Yeah, let me parry you. Okay, forget I said this doesn't hit walls. I was clearly wrong. Uh-huh. And now this. Can you blow up? There we go. Like, I got a feeling the bosses in this area is gonna be the least problematic. And I hope volume of everything is okay, because I switched a bit. So I hope it's fine. If it's not fine, enlighten me. I would like to know. Yeah, good day. I was hoping I'm not gonna get hit by that. I was wrong. You and your stupid AoE. There we go. Shot bit. Eat this. I mean, you're kinda eating all of that. There we go. We got this at least. I have any cords? No, but I have like 8 Legion calibers. Which I have no use to, spend, basically. Because there are only like the 2 Legion arms for the technique build which I'm running with. There is this cannon and there is a puppet string. Well, that's basically it. There are 3, for the advanced build. There are like the 3 for the strange build, or not the strange, for motivity build. And then there are like 2 for the quality build. But yeah. Kinda wish the DLC would give, like 1 for each type of build, but instead you have additional 1 for motivity and additional 1 for quality, but the technique, technique and advanced doesn't have any. And now this. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that sort of did it. Full moon stuff, Covenant, sick. Don't worry, I will keep a note saying like you don't like strip because of the length. But the thing is like it will take like what? 3 hours max, I believe. But I expect my parents will return. So yeah.
Please, I need your help. Follow my voice.
Yeah.
Oh, friend. Oh, I've missed your company. Hugs are in order. Just let me... Yes, that's not going to work. A bit broken, this one too. Salvi! You'll never believe what happened. I was readying this new puppet to be your guide, but it broke. Sorry, so very sorry. But perhaps if you go further inside, I can somehow meet you halfway.
Uh-huh. Sure. So this leads to this. Yeah, he is chill. I mean, technically it's not even person, but we'll see later and oh my god. A fucking dog. Yeah. Cool. Now I have this stupid thing over there. And another dog, you know, trying to chase me at the bottom. How I knew I'm gonna get hit by that? I didn't. There we go. Will that kill you? Yeah. I don't have a cube here, so I guess I'm screwed. We are close the boss, like all I have to do is just get, you know, get past through bridge. That's like it. After this bridge there is a, yeah, the shortcut to Stargazer. Now, that floating boat is basically like the suicidal boat, like if you kill them, they're gonna explode, so you have to kill them, you know, using the range weapon like this. Yeah, because when they're gonna explode, this is a AoE that hurts you. And stepping on that bridge makes those guys fall on you, and yeah, if you don't know they are above you, yeah, you will try to fight with this guy and they're gonna, you know, sneak attack you from behind. Which is perfectly fair and totally not like something what Elden Ring would do. But we will not talk about that game on this stream. You probably remember those guys with main game, except now those are like on crack. Compared to what they were before, yeah, now they are on crack. Now this is the rapid combo. And also he has way more health than he had before. How about this? There we go, die. I think I did it flawlessly, cool. And here is third encounter.
I saw you flinch. Don't any of these puppets work properly? Wait! I can tell from your expression this is wearing thin. I agree. But please, just listen to my tale. I beg of you. Your objections will fall by the wayside. Please.
Sure.
I am Alexander. I'm an alchemist. A loaded word, I know, but I'm friendly. I promise. I'm rather well known in their ranks. Before all this happened, I was in charge of a crucial experiment. Yes, brains and charm. It's a truly incredible experiment. Its importance is incontrovertible. I just wish I could show you. Well, as I said, these puppets aren't really me. I'm controlling them remotely since, well, you think I want to look like this puppet? I'll have you know that I'm known for brains and beauty. It's true. Perhaps then it was vanity. Perhaps I let my effortless good looks go to my head. Whatever the reason, there was an incident. Alright, a date. I was on a date with the daughter of one of the most important alchemists. Apparently, he didn't approve, so there was a huge ruckus. Someone put a bag over my head, and when I came to, I was locked in this ridiculously dark place. I would like to get out of here. I'm trapped somewhere so dark, I can't even see my hands in front of my face, and it's so quiet. I think they locked me in a box or a coffin, but I can still think, and that means I'm not dead. Ha! Anyhow, come and get me out, please. This whole guide my savior using a series of available puppets plan isn't working out, is it? But I know you'll still come and save me, because I know what you are, and that's a hero.
Yeah, it's basically like the last encounter with this crashed puppet, and now I have to fight with the green monster of swamp. Sick. So here we go. So now we have a Stargazer, and yeah, for this one, So I don't know why I'm playing with this. I should just equip this one, honestly. Yeah. Besides the puppet thing, devour monster, or whatever green monster of swamp is called. Yeah, deals acid. We'll just play with that to remove decay from this fight.
Blazes was that?
That was my new friend. Here we go.
A carcass that devours bodies. I've seen it before.
As you can see, his combo slightly altered and slightly harder. Let me try this. On your knees. Oh shit. That's a grab. Yeah, look at his health. This is like the most annoying grab because he just heals from it. Lovely. Fuck it, I'm still going to win. Yeah, just spit your goo at me, bro. There we go.
Hey, get back here! I hate to say it, but we gotta let this one go, buddy. We have more urgent goals.
So, from this fight, you're basically getting cards. And there is that. It's the same, the green monster that you're fighting in Barren Swamp, basically. But slightly harder version of it. I mean, harder, not harder. Dead Space enemy? Combined with Pickle. I guess. The one thing that I can say is like he looks way less terrifying, you know, than the big one. Not like the big one looks like super terrifying and creepy or anything, but this one kind of looks cute, you know. The big one is ugly with tentacles and all, and this one kind of looks like, you know, like a alien toy. Anyway, we are close to the actual boss of this area. But first we have to, yeah, fight this thing. Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie, this is ass, you know. Yeah. This is very, very bad. This into that. Yay, and now the drill. Now, not only suck because of the camera. No, the camera is not even an issue in this fight. It's just something else. It's just something else. Can I break your back? Yes, I can, and that gives me second crit. Yeah, it's just like they want you to hit this in back, but how? While standing in front, that thing takes no damage, and you kind of can't, you know, hit it in back. Because look at the moveset of that thing. Yeah. In fact, you can even barely hit it in front too. Lovely. Holy crap. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this is like harder than fighting with the green monster. Literally. Just because moveset is so shit, yeah, I would rather fight with the green monster again than this thing. And look, remember this girl?
Needs Ergo. Oh, friend. So happy to see you again. I tried to go to the Rose Estate. The white butterfly was helping. But maybe it was too far. Heart slowing. Stopping. Can you give Ergo? Resora needs Ergo.
Mm-hmm. You can give her an ergo actually, but it's better give this one.
With this, I can move. I can dance. Here, Resora has a gift for you. It's another treasure I found on my trip.
Uh-huh, so we have, invitation. And a piece of drawing. Like after this DLC, yeah, there's gonna be final meeting with her, where we're gonna get last piece of drawing, but there's gonna be one more. But before that, now we have to fucking fight with that fucking, you know, dual shield guy, but on arena which is like so small, and he can so easily push you off. Like, look at this. This is so fucking ass. Like, I don't know why I did it. The one thing that I have, you know, a lot of complaints to is just, yeah. I'm basically dead, like, when I look at this situation. I'm so glad my weapon getting stuck everywhere and not his shield. Yeah. Sure, buddy. You know. Yeah. It would be nice if I could actually, you know, stagger him, considering how much parry I'm pulling on the guy. No? Thank you. Like, fuck it, eat this. Yeah, eat shit, buddy. Literally. From the machine to this guy. It never fails, but anyway, here is that guy who controlling the puppets, basically.
Oh, delightful. My charming, handsome, generous friend, you found me. Ignore the puppet over there. It's my last one, so I'm keeping it handy in case I need it. Now, I don't know how long I've been in this stuffy old box. But I can tell you, it's too long. I can't even feel my arms or legs. Surely you see it in front of you? The box? Don't tell me it's a coffin. Please, get me out. A what? A brain? In a fat? That can't be me. I'm stuck in a small dark box. Ask anyone. My arms and legs have just gone numb, along with my ears, and it's pitch black in here, of course. But wait. That certainly would explain a few. No. That would explain everything. My arms and legs. They're not asleep. They're gone, aren't they? Brain in a jar. Look, enough with the jokes. Now, what does the box look like? Strong, black, made of steel? No, I don't believe me either. A brain is all that's left of me. Okay, time to face facts. Is my brain floating in a huge glass tank? And is this tank inside a cylindrical case of some kind? Give it to me straight. How bad is it? Really bad? Oh boy, yes, that's it for me. That's the life support equipment. It's full of ergo gas, and if that's just leaching away... When all the gas is gone, I'll have maybe a minute left.
Tragic.
Are you joking? Of course I know this machine. I invented it. Here I am, the subject of my own experiment. It's all over. I'm doomed. Doomed, I say. And to think, every previous experiment was a failure, and I'm the first success. You have got to be kidding me. I invented this machine, so I know how it works. My days were already numbered. The machine can't sustain life forever, even when it's in perfect condition. But now, I'm far too smart to kid myself. It's hopeless for me. I'm a brain. A brain in a vat. Does that even count as being alive? I don't know anymore. I've reached a conclusion. I have a favor to ask. I want you to turn off the machine. My future is mine to decide. Thank you, my friend. And remember me. My name is Alexander. Alexander Goodman. The inventor and, I suppose, first successful test subject of the Mindkeeper machine. And you know, I wasn't lying. I really was handsome. This nightmare is finally coming to an end. Thank you, my generous friend. Thank you.
That gives a nightmare record, basically. Yeah, increase humanity meter, except my meter is already full because this is supposed to be played after you finish the game. I don't understand like why you can additional humanity in this if you need to get like certain amount of humanity before you reach the point where the Sophia's body is. Because, you know, like past that point, no amount of leveling up humanity will increase your meter, you know? So yeah, your humanity needs to be at like level 6 when you're reaching the Sophia. And if it's lower, then yeah, your hair won't turn grey, basically. And after this, no matter what you do, no matter like what interaction you will have, it won't ever turn grey. So yeah, I don't know what's the point of that. Anyway, moving on to the actual boss. So we helped that guy, we found Resora again. We killed one boss and we are like 3 bosses left from... No, 2 bosses left from Arlecchino. This area we almost finished, there's like one area after this, and that's it. If my parents will return, they will probably shout at me because I didn't fucking know, because I had to do something and I didn't. So if you suddenly see stream just randomly getting quiet, you know, with my character just, yeah, getting paralyzed, and probably dying to enemy he was currently fighting, this is why. Don't worry, I have it under control. Just like they did laundry, you know, I returned, you know, and I was hoping it's gonna finish, you know, before I would start streaming. Because like when I messaged you, you know, when I messaged you like at 5, my washing pool said like the 2 minutes left. And somehow the 2 minutes left turned out into fucking 40 minutes left. So I don't know what the fuck. I'll just say like it was like 2 minutes left, you know, and I was waiting, and there is a high difference between 2 minutes and 40 minutes. Time is an essence for me, so yeah. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, like, make you wait 10 minutes.
No doubt about
Yeah.
it. Someone wanted this thing destroyed.
yeah, wonder who. But like, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm not gonna make, you know, stream just going, you know, for like 10 minutes just so I can do it. I purposely, you know, waited for this to do it before. When I had information, it will happen before, and it didn't. And even if I started this stream, you know, the washing pool was still, you know, in the middle of fucking, you know, washing. So, yeah. Fucking stupid, but anyway, here is the boss. And for this guy, I need a different Legion arm. Yeah, because it's a stupid gimmick boss. And also need to upgrade this. Sick. Yeah, let's just go here very fast. You will be back in a bit? I mean, sure. You missed the boss, Angus, Guardian of Ruin, but you technically already seen this, so that's only one what you'll be missing. Hopefully. But yeah, feel free. In fact, hold on, maybe I will fucking, you know, do this washing pool now before they're gonna eat me alive when they will return. It shouldn't take long. Besides, you know, it's my stream. It might be just like 5 minutes of waiting. So yeah, it will only take brief moments. This will do. It's the best what I can do. Like, next time when the people asking me about something, at least they should ask when I'm not fucking streaming. I don't know how much pause that was, how much time I wasted, but yeah. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Oh yeah, we are here to upgrade full minions. Even if it's not a weapon for my build, who cares? Uh-huh. Let's go. Full minions is weapon for like the motivity. Uh-huh. But yeah, we will use it anyway, just because why the fuck not? Vital like feeble charger. Hmm. For ambush attack. Not really the cover, fatal attack. I mean, give me this. Fuck it. We will go like that. Now. Now we are ready. I don't know if it's about watching this or no, but if you do watching this, I'm deeply sorry for that break. Fuck it. Time to fight with boss. Lovely. What a beautiful boss. So anyway, come on, start the fight from jumping at me, bro. It's not how I wanted you to start the fight. Lovely. I purposely chose full minutes because I was hoping you will do jump attack. Yeah. I was hoping you will do this, you stupid bitch. So I can do this to you. Now I go. Ow. Cool. Let's break this one then. And that's all. Alright then, so he's affected by electricity, so he should take more damage. Phase 2. Yeah. Now he basically fires a laser at you. Which is perfectly fair. Yes. Especially in a game where the dodging is ass. The enemy that fires laser rapidly like this. Yeah. Great idea. Yeah, do this. Cool. That doesn't even do that much, honestly. Yeah. And a spear. Just party and run. Now I can stagger you. Yes. Fucking get staggered, bro. There we go. Without your stupid crystals, you are very easy boss. Until you do something stupid and unexpected. Great. And now he's doing this. Yeah, this is also an attack. Where you just have to rapidly hit his ass, basically. What an intense boss. So anyway, now the guy's done. Stick. I don't know what time we have currently, but we're not doing bad. We are not even 1 hour at this and we already finished Ergomise. Lovely. Cool. Level 112. So now we're reaching the seaside shore. And this is the final area, basically. This is the final area. Abandoned excavation camp. I mean, first we have the recording. Yeah, to whoever finds this, please feel free to use anything you find here as you see fit. I don't need them, but perhaps those items will, yeah, prove useful to you. I mean, not really, but thanks. And then we have request to a friend.
If you've received this message, then I am likely dead. Either I have been cut down by a blade, or I have succumbed to the disease consuming my body. I don't know which will find me first. But before the end, I will save Romeo. And I have a request. Take care of him. Please, do this for me. If he gets any foolish ideas about exacting revenge or completing my mission, stop him. You have my permission to slap him if that's what it takes. And tell Romeo. Tell him to be happy.
Yeah, cool. And then we have our Kino invitation.
To my dearest and most esteemed stalker, I wish I could personally see your face this very moment. How do you like my masterpiece? I poured my very soul into it with all my heart. I trust there is no need for formal introductions, of course not, for it is I, your dear Latino. You took many things from me. Arms, legs, a sunny outlook on life. And then you drove nine blades through me. All on your own. So, I have only you to thank, yes? I am grateful. Never in my life have I ever known such shameful disgrace. And such overwhelming joy. You heard it correctly. Joy. For in that moment, my dear, you became interesting, worthy of my attention and study. All humans are intriguing to me, but you shall help me shape my study of humanity, my magnum opus. Yet, one can never be too careful. So, you must be assessed. Starting now. My dear stalker, I have crafted a test that will reveal your heart, your soul, your true self. It's a simple choice. Life is precious, so I wonder, which life do you value more? Yours or your apprentice's? When you have listened to this message, do pay a visit to the Rose Estate. I have something you want back, don't I? And you owe me, stalker, one way or another. I intend to collect that debt.
Great. That was insanely long dialogue, longer than even boss fights. Crazy.
We still have time. Leia must be headed to the Rose Estate. If we can save Leia and Romeo, I think this is our shot at changing things.
Actually, one is already dead, the other will die, you know, at the end of it. Sorry to disappoint you, Romeo. I already know how this story will end. But anyway, this is basically the final area of game and one of the more pleasant parts of the DLC. Like the chapter 1 and this chapter are like the best one to play. The facility is annoying and the ergo mines technically are also annoying, but redeeming quality of ergo mines is they are short. That's all. The redeeming part of ergo mines is just the fact they are short. Just the fact they are short. Cool. This guy again. That was smart, buddy. Nice job. I really was hoping this will kill this dog. But then I remember I don't have a build to use full menus, so I should switch it actually. Yeah. Should do it. Okay, sure. Like I'm doing many mistakes, like remember those from like the gallery? Somehow, despite they have the same moveset, now those things are also buffed. It's hard to explain, but the timing and the knockback on the parry of those now feels totally different. Yeah, Like you can see how long it takes for, yeah, for you to break their weapons. Crazy. Die. Just even if the DLC reuses enemies from the main game, they don't feel the same. Which is good! Because you don't necessarily need to design new enemies to provide a different experience. In fact, it's way harder to, you know, provide different experience fighting with the same enemies that is still good than providing completely fresh experience by, yeah, adding new enemies. I'm okay with it. Like some people, you know, achieving something what I cannot even describe, where they basically making a bunch of new things, but those new things doesn't even feel like a new thing. They just feel like the old thing, just reskinned. So yeah, this DLC doesn't even trying. It just say like, yeah, those are the same enemies, just stronger. And that's perfectly okay. And there is this guy here to fight again. Yeah. Ow. God damn it. Lovely. Can I parry your attack? Or did my mouse is fucking getting fucked again? There we go. You ain't good, bro. I bet if I would be running with motivity build, this would be just piece of cake. Yeah. Because that thing does high damage, it's just like when I'm playing with the tech. With the technique build, yeah, my damage is insanely low with the Legion arms. Sweet.
Indeed. Hey, why do
I shouldn't skip that, I'm sorry, it was just a habit. But basically that guy was just another merchant with nothing interesting to say. What do we want to level up even? Maybe for the rest of the thing, let's just level up our advanced science, yeah. The Arlecchino does break damage. So it might be a good idea. I like to think it's a good idea. There we go, die. Yeah, advanced cracks. Actually, on this save file, no one there is like not a single DLC item which interests me. Because it's like full run with this weapon, and yeah. It's not like there are armors in this game or rings, you know, that you can get in DLC and they altering your experience. So yeah, the only thing you will find are consumables, which I'm not, you know, fan of using anyway. Cool. Cool, Legion magazine. Oh, certain handy is messy. Time that we won't be until fighting that cure. I'm not that deep into lore, you know, to read all of that. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I like the story of Lies of P. But I never was like the bookworm to read every single piece of, you know, lore in every item description. Nah. I play video games to have fun, you know, to feel some action, to kill some enemies and maybe die plenty. I'm not playing video games to read billion different things. You know, if I wanna read billion different things, I will just read the book. Uh-huh. There we go, die. You see, now I started streaming this earlier, you know, so now I feel refreshed. If I would also start streaming, you know, Lies of P, you know, the part 1 earlier, I would also feel refreshed, you know, and maybe we would get, you know, way further than just to Overseer. But then again, the facility is just like so... not fun to play, I don't know. And now we have those tanky guys, like look at the health of this lady or the guy. Yeah, really tanky. Really tanky, and I miss this path, basically. To my response, brother and sister of true, your correspondence was well received. I cannot hide, yeah. I mean, I really don't care about anything, you know, that is here, other than specific item I'm about to get at the end of this path. Yeah, but that item is guarded, you know, by another one of those guys. But now in company of, yeah, another fucking full screen, or no, not a full screen, just another, yeah, guy with the gun. Lovely. And there is a stargazer over here. Will you believe me if I say, like, when I played the DLC first time or second time, or like for the 10 times, I somehow missed this area. Damn, I'm surely good at the game. Can you tell? Couldn't even fucking find all areas by myself. Fucking watch the shitty guy to do it. Because I'm so good. And I know I could go to the hotel to pick up coins. I'm fully aware of it. But I'm not using the cube anyway. So I sort of failing to see the point. If I would be someone who relies on summons, you know, and my playstyle would be based upon, you know, using the cube to buff the summons, I bet it would make sense actually to do it. But yeah, since I'm not ever using it basically because it heals you so slow, screw it. Just give me this instead. And here we go. Now, yeah, there is a plenty enemies here. Which honestly is not even that good because, yeah, the Ouroboros kind of suck when you fight with multiple enemies. But there is this guy here coming, you know. Come at me, bro. Let me try. There we go. You see this? That's how you play a fucking game. Flawless. Absolutely flawless. That's how you play the game. So anyway, that guy is dead. He gave me the full moonstone, which in normal circumstances would be great, but since I already have like the save file with everything, not much. So yeah, remember, you know, how the merchant in the carnival garden mentioned about monsters wearing the crown? Basically, here it is. And if you kill him, you will get his crown, basically. Just like the best piece of accessory from all. Yeah. Makes me look like a king, basically. Nice. Give me this. And I swear, the seagull sound effect, it almost feels like, you know, like they're outside. Because I'm sitting next to the open window and, you know, this environment sounds in game really, you know, feels like there are seagulls outside. But no. Come at me. I knew this is a mistake. I'm glad, you know, I did so well on the previous elite enemy just to embarrass myself against those guys. I mean, those guys are really difficult to fight. No joke. Will this kill you? It did. It will. Cool. Yeah. Got a feeling game trying to pull out some cheese like that. And now there is this part. Let's just put this and put this and let's just pray for the god this guy will not murder me. Yeah. Lovely. I mean, not like you lost over 50k health and you still don't feel like you wanna be fucking stagger. And I'm shocked none of those were actually parries. That's crazy. That's absolutely fucking crazy. He hit me with like barrage of was 20 attacks and none of it I parried. Bravo me. Literally bravo me. I'm impressed by how well I'm doing, holy crap. So now I can go speak with the fisherman. Yeah, you are a winner.
Fish, you and I. For 3 days and 3 nights we battled. I never slept nor ate. I fought and fought until I triumphed. They all said I would never catch any fish. But I am a fisherman. The last fisherman of Krat. If not I, then who? I rowed out to prove that even the greatest fish of the sea could not defeat me. Indeed, I did. I caught it. I fought the beast for 3 days and 3 nights. No food, no sleep. In the end, I caught it with my bare hands. A great toll is taken on my body. Why? Because I am a fisherman, of course. The petrification disease, carcass monsters, none of that matters. Any day the sun also rises, so does the tide. And a fisherman must head to sea to bring in the catch. That's what I wanted to teach the fools in the village. You would help an old man. Refreshing in one so young. All right.
Go to the village and find that foolish brat, Manolin. Find him and tell him I caught the fish. And get the beer he holds for me. After battling this fish for 3 days, I am exhausted. It's time to celebrate my triumph. And a beer is just what I need.
I don't know about you, man, but if I would be, you know, after 3 days of no sleep and no food, the last thing what would be, you know, in my mind, what I would desire, it wouldn't be a beer. No. It wouldn't be a beer. It would be fucking sleep and something to eat. But whatever. Whatever, maybe it's just in your mind, it makes perfect sense. I don't know. So anyway, oh yeah, I can also return to teach the broken puppet the 3 gestures we got. Sick. But isn't there something else I can do in a hotel crat? Like, I thought I got the ancient disc to trade. Did I or did I not? I mean, even if did I not, I can go pick up the coins and sell them. I'm pretty sure it should give me another level before the next boss. Yeah. Cool, we got that. And we have 2 keys, right? Yeah. So we can also open this. Black Rabbit Hole. And here will be the outfit of youngest. The lady with, yeah. Dual swords. Which is actually cool. I like this one way more than the other one. Yeah. Personally, those and those are good, but I prefer this one more. And that also gives us, yeah, the Black Rabbit Brotherhood family photo. Sick. And now my parents return, so they probably, you know, there's gonna be lots of Rakus behind my door, which is absolutely lovely, because I just thought I can have a fucking, you know, couple hours of peace just to stream. But no. No. You hear it? Yeah. How did my laundry go? Well, my parents returned just in time, you know, just as you returned, they also returned, so soon we are about to find out. But basically what you miss is I got here after killing Angushet, Guardian of Ruins, which, if you don't know, is the giant guy with swords. You hear it basically, yeah. And just as I thought I can have like couple of seconds of peace, forget it, but you just arrived for another boss fight which you did not see, which is, yeah, which is surprise, surprise. No one's seen this coming.
How in the world are you still alive? You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met. All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself? It's no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously. Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty? Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches, just action. I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan. And then, I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights means nothing to me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance, to be disposed of. A nobody.
I mean, technically, I don't even know what is my name. You might say P is my name, but no one actually calls me that in this game. I look like Geppetto, Dead Son, Carlo, but I technically don't have a name, you know? Have you noticed in this game no one ever, you know, called me anyway, other than just, you know, everyone speak to me in a third person? Yeah, even Sofia. So anyway...
Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep. The legendary stalker and the leader of the sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is. Don't you? I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things... distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than
I just
simply
realized
not
something.
resisting
This
and
is
allowing
boss
me to
that
do
just like the
what
green
I
monster
must.
inflicts decay. And I don't have piercing amulet for him, so
Truly are a nuisance.
let's
And
just
more
try
ways than
without
one.
it, I guess.
But the games end here.
This is like the strongest NPC. He has umbrella. I would like to point it out. Ow. Yes, you can heal
An
too.
elixir of great power,
Because it would be
crafted by
too
the most
easy
brilliant
without it,
alchemist
you know?
As reward for my contributions.
I wish to be that fancy, you know, with my umbrella.
To die.
Trust me. He does such a cool shit, but all what I can do with this umbrella is just poking enemies. Why everyone is so much better than me even if they're using the same weapon? Or better yet, how I didn't break it yet if I'm parrying almost every single attack. Okay. And now. So this is this part. Give me this. So now, every his hit deals decay, but we don't have to worry about it. However, now his attacks are so erratic, I don't even know what is the proper parry timing. I look at his moveset. Like, I'm silent because I'm trying to focus, but you can see his health. Yeah, I expected my damage will be slightly higher, you know. Okay. Usually I'm not playing this that bad. And trust me, with decay, you know, which rapidly decreases durability of your weapon and your health. Yeah, this would be even worse. You are chosen to die. Hit this. How like that?
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything, all of it. Please, just don't kill me. All this happened, all of it, because of the alchemist and that damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique, or your precious legend. I had to choose. I chose Simon's side. I only did what he commanded. Please, I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them. This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was... what was it? Off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it. To pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronique's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders. This is a mistake. But how? The alchemist gave me this elixir, no middleman. For the cure, it was complete. Worked on carcass, as they said. I was to have a stronger body, one immune to disease and infection. I was to become... But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir. I must have treatment. I must, my good, kind fellow.
I will teach you well.
How could you? You promised. You promised you would let me live. Please. Please. They promised. The alchemist. I must go to them. I must go to them and get my cure.
Actually, yeah, it's shit. Give me a second. I need to take something from kitchen. Holy shit, can you believe my parents were in KFC and they brought me fucking chicken nuggets? But I'm streaming, so I will take it, you know, once I will done, but we are at the final part if you are still there.
Terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end. What a fall from grace. He had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
I can't even level up. That's the sad part. I'm so close though. Now we are like the 2 stargazer from the final battle. Oh no, from like the final area, the Rosa estate basically. There is this part, and yeah, there is path with Leia. When you're trying to kill bunch of monsters, And after this, you're reaching the Rosa estate. And after short After short exploration of Rosa estate, you get into Rosa estate garden and you're fighting with Arlecchino, basically. So yeah, we should get there in less than 1 hour, basically. Will you stay with me, you know, for that? Unless you have to go. That's okay too. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, pause the first stream, which is gonna be like one fucking, you know, half hour long. No. No. Let's go. Okay. I need to remember I still have the piercing hatred amulet equipped. I have no fucking idea why, because there is no longer anything what deals elemental damage. And I got a feeling this will kill me. The corpse did backflip, yes indeed. I saw it. But I also played this game so long, you know, it's not even funny anymore. I mean, it is funny, just not that much. I kind of expecting something like this. Especially when I'm killing enemies next to the wall. Oh god. Stop bullying me, please. Sick. I love how those cannonballs have basically no range. They literally fucking, you know, hitting ground next to you and you kinda don't care. That's crazy. I bet if the cannonball would hit the area next to you, you wouldn't be so lucky to don't even flinch from it. You know? Like, they are so bad it doesn't even feel like they're supposed to be cover, you know, for you. You can just simply walk away from them. Look at this. I mean, this one hit rock, but you get the idea. Hit the butterfly for me. Now there is this one. All this will give me the course. Oh, the ancient disc, but how about I'm gonna use this one instead? It says this decreases the amount of damage you're taking. I don't believe that's actually true, because remember this game has this funny minus and plus 10%, you know, on every hit. So yeah, I doubt it's gonna be noticeable, but screw it. Also, you missed one of those guys. Remember those guys in a, you know, gallery where the champion Victor were? Well, those basically are buffed version with, like, you know, way more health and way tougher moveset to parry. Yeah. My turn. It feels like they should drop like way more than just 2k. And also, those are alchemists in DLC, which you also did not see, but yeah, those alchemists are not that easy as the one in the Arch Abbey. They're way harder to backstab, they have way more health. And their moveset is, yeah, as always, faster, and it takes more parry to break their weapons. And here we have the wanted Alidoro. Because as we know, the Alidoro that we know in the main game is not the real Alidoro. So yeah. But yeah, there is another message here from Arlecchino. You missed, you know, his invitation, how he sent a message to Leia to meet him in the Rosa estate, basically. So yeah, in that message he explained like he lost a lot by her, you know, and he's mad and all that crap. But basically here is the second message. So let's just listen this one.
Just look at you all, scrambling blindly like headless chickens. Pathetic. You thought to sink me, but your ships run aground. Arlecchino was lost, but my freedom I have found. And in such a state, I find myself. What magnificent gifts you've given me. Fear not. I shall put these tools to good use. I truly thought it was the end. My body shattered and destroyed. It's not hyperbole to say, well, I was a wreck. Then, along came you, brilliant, misguided maniacs, to give me another chance at life. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my, let's call it, heart. But time flies, and there's much to do. I must now bid you all adieu. I have more debts to collect. The one who left me in such a wretched state. They call her the Legend Stalker now. Such a splendid little title. And she owes it all to me. It's only fitting to congratulate her in person. See the truth behind the legend. But I sure won't be doing that here with you idiots. It's time I paid a visit to the zoo and remind her of her debt. Oh, Arlecchino, you are a clever one.
So now basically know why Leia left warning for Markiona. So yeah. With that, let's keep going.
Even want to know what was in that cell? Or what kind of monster it was? Probably not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
But he is not wrong. Arlecchino is pretty deranged. By the way, here is the last bag for the guy in the hotel. With this I can get another course. Cool. Now yeah, up and we have to go back. Please, if you are still here, stay just another like half hour. That's how long, you know, it should take us to finish this. Or at least be close, like, you know, under hour for sure. I'm getting like around half hour unless I'm gonna start dying like a fucking idiot. Yeah, great. If I can beat guys over here, you know, consistently without losing pull cells like a fucking idiot, yeah, then I can do it. But you see, there are those guys here now, and those are basically like the Walkers of Illusion. Not sure how you remember this mini boss, but yeah, their moveset is pretty similar. With one major difference. The Walker of Illusion have like one combo, while those, yeah, have like 4 additional combo, yeah. Or you can just rapidly use 2 Yeah. To the same combo. That's good for me. Third time a charm. Yeah, but what do sucks is you can see there are two regular one going over there and cool. Love how my weapon hits the fucking giant cannon instead the guy. Lovely. That gives us 2 heals instead fucking 3. Like there are those 2 guys and there's another one over there, like what would be the best, you know, things to do? Those barely deal any damage. How about this? That did not even hit me, excuse me? Fucking freeze frame that, how his cane wasn't even touching me. He was standing over here and I was standing over there and that counts as a hit? How? How? If I would have more pull cells, that would be, you know, really funny, but it's not funny when I'm at the fucking verge of death. Yeah, so we both agree that was just fucking bullshit. Always say it like, why give enemies the weapon, you know, just give them, you know, the great hitboxes. It would be like way more lethal than just fucking giving them weapon. Can I... There we go. Luckily this is last guy before the Stargazer. Die. And all of that just to get a mace. Which is actually not even that good of the weapon. It's slow. And it's more for advanced build. But it's insanely slow, so it is recommended to use it in NG+. Once you have like decent stats. But yeah, there is a path at the bottom now. So you're going here, and also you miss merchant, which I can sell. Oh no, it's not here yet, but there's gonna be merchant, which I can sell him bear. Bear? No, beer. Yeah, I always misspelling that. But yeah, I can sell him this basically, you know? So yeah, this is the item that I can sell to merchant, which was at the beginning of this area. So let's visit him now, and after that we will also visit additional NPC, which is available now. Yeah. Let's go here. So basically, after killing Lumakio, a lot of things happen. Like first of all, that lady from the zoo, you know, the blind painter. Yeah, she's dead now. I don't know how, but killing Lumakio kills her. Crazy, but...
Is that? Yes, it is. A Broad Bay lore cask. Aged 30 years. You have exquisite taste for it. Well, word around town is that the legendary stalker prefers Lab Lewy wine. But when it comes to harder stuff, nothing beats whiskey, eh? And since you know its value, don't even think about walking away without letting me make an offer.
I take it.
So...
And I bought everything what I need from him. So as we said that... like I said, this lady here is dead. And from her we can get her painting now. Which after DLC we can, yeah, put in the Hotel Krat. And if I'm not mistaken, the painting you're getting from this lady is actual painting that exists in real life. I'm not an artist, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. Painter's Sky. A painting created by Gotthard, the blind painter. It has been painted roughly with oil paints. There's a certain... oh yeah, and if you interact with it, you get clear blue sky. But yeah, we will interact with that painting later on. And we will see what that is. But for now, let's just go back to Hotel Kratz, because there is a lot of things to do. We can get the merchant back to get more quartz from him. And more importantly, we can speak with this, you know, the real Alidoro. Yeah, we can speak with the real Alidoro called Tracker.
You made it out of the underground facility. I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks, Furry.
Speaking of which, I see you have an alchemist's cipher machine. These are devices used to store confidential information. Decrypting it should reveal what the owner's hidden, but it requires a matching key. Luckily, I found a few during my travels. If I might, I will take it off your hands. I can't offer anything in exchange, but if I can unlock it, we could gain valuable insight about the alchemists. We share a common enemy, so I would like to offer my cooperation.
Thanks.
Any enemy of the alchemists as a friend of mine.
Cool, so basically we have like all three.
Let's unlock it and see what's inside. We're in luck. It still functions. This reminds me of a tale I once heard about the ghost crocodile that haunts the zoo. Most people thought it was an urban legend, but I'd always found it troubling. Find the mounted crocodile at the zoo. It might provide a clue.
Yes, next one.
Let's check what's inside. I know this place. It's called the Spider Cave. I heard that something strange happened here. Have you heard the tale? A miner puppet was so mistreated that it learned resentment. The puppet murdered a human miner and fled. But some say you can still hear the sound of it digging for more victims. But from the look of this, it appears the alchemists may have been involved. If you discover the truth, please let me know.
Okay, and the last one.
This is a surprise. None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine. I thought I'd gathered nearly all of them. Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the key. They often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. If you bring me the garments of any suspicious persons, I'm sure I can reveal the secret pockets. I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. I never realized their interests had become so entwined. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this double lining? It contains a hidden pocket for hiding valuables. I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade. I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding. Lumacchio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those opposed to the alchemists. I am truly disappointed in Lumacchio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light atop Krat. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed, I doubt he escaped unscathed. Unless, of course, he'd prepared a hideout. If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
That doesn't help me at all, but basically we'll visit Aldo's location and we'll get our clue and we return here. Yeah, and I have this for you. We'll skip this because you speak the same, so... Now I can, yeah, trade, you know, for the Pale Knight. But I have no use from it since it's, you know, motivated weapon. This is for the advanced build, so none of it is what I need. But I need this one. Could also get this, but... No, like I said, on the save file I don't need anything else. Only the cords to, you know, finish the run. And yeah, we have a painting now. Cool. But that painting will be, you know, the cool and shiny after finishing the DLC. So let's go. Let's go, we are close. We have one quartz, which I can put, I don't even know into what. Eeny, meeny, miny, boo. Let's go with that. Speed, stagger, duration, perfect guard destruction. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. So now, as we give our the tracker everything, let's just visit in area that game marked. There is a third one, you know, the third chapter, the first, third, and the last chapter. We didn't got to the place where there is like the, you know, the lighthouse yet, but it's close from the Stargazer, where we, you know, almost got killed. But basically the crocodile that we're supposed to interact is on the left side over there. So God bless, at least all of those are next to the Stargazers. Yeah, it's literally this one. Give me this. Thanks. Catch me if you can. So there is one. The second one from the spider cave is basically in an area where there was like the second encounter with Alexander. So let's just go there as well. And the first one, the last one is locked behind small puzzle, but it's kind of easy to figure out. And we have everything to solve it, so no issue. After this we'll proceed forward to the lighthouse, basically. So yeah, to get to the place where is breakable wall, basically going here and left. And now you just have to interact with this wall and hit it. Back to the game. Also, I wish to message my other friend, which says like, hello. I told him there's gonna be like streaming today, so if he will join him, don't blame him. I told him as well to message me on Steam, because that's the only one where I can see it. Although he doesn't natively speak in English, so I don't know. He might join it, he might not. I'm not gonna pause, you know, to repeat what I said yesterday. They are already here, so if you won't join, I'm just gonna stream it for you, mostly. Unless you will go, then I will just finish without you, obviously. Yeah, but it's nice I have you here. At least you here. That gives me sort of motivation to finish this run. And we are very close. The next Stargazer is basically where you're meeting with Leia. So yeah. And honestly, I shouldn't even wasting time on those. Yeah. Trying to treat me with ice? Stop it. Ow. That doesn't kill you. That's nice. Jeez. So this is actually like the point in a game where Ouroboros feels like so weak. The other weapon didn't feel like so weak, but this one, no. Fuck, you know what? I'm not even bothered to fight with anything. Any of you. Like, you're not guarding anything, you are just here to annoy me. Have fun. All of you. Also, there is a village which, yeah. Here is a village with which fishermen asked me to find. And here is the lighthouse, basically. So the puzzle which you're supposed to solve is over here. And the way how you're supposed to solve it is you going down. And standing on this plate you have to equip this. Not this one. This one changes weight to, yeah, heavy. And basically upon using that, yeah, the secret path is revealed. And with this you can return to the, you know, the tracker and give him all 3 and get the new outfit. But before that we will also meet Rezora for the final time in, yeah, DLC. And actually before that there is like the really tough enemy here, the fucking fish. Yeah, there is a fucking fish to fight. And this one is big. Remember the crocodile? Yeah, it's a crocodile but a fucking fish now. Yeah, this is even worse than crocodile actually. Ow. Sure. I love how, unlike crocodile, which trying just to, you know, chomp you and eat you, these fish have hitbox literally the entire body. And this is just unparable, you just have to dodge it without having lock on. So yeah, it fucks your camera even more. My god, can you stop? Can you stop? There we go. And that gives you full moonstone and allow you to enter, yeah, inside the house over there. It doesn't feel that satisfying to fight with him. Or with this. With it. I don't even know, like, you know, how to classify it. Is it he, she? I just call it bullshit, you know. That was bullshit, that's how we're gonna call it. But yeah, this basically leads outside to all those monsters again. Psych. I don't know what's the point of that. I don't know what's the point of that if this game has, you know, fast traveling. So yeah, let's just explore the lighthouse now. Yay. Cool. With this we can go to Fisherman now. Old bottle of beer. Yeah, I hear you. Don't worry. I will cheer you up. There we go. Here's my cutscene of peering in the distance.
Hey buddy, see that? Over there. We found it. The Rose Estate.
How you can see it if you are just a lamp on my back? Can I ask? Like, that's fascinating. Gemini sees everything despite being literally a lamp on my back. Crazy. But yeah, hello.
Oh, it's you. My forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again. I miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
This is a tree which is before the... Oh yeah, and we have the piece of drawing. This tree is where you fight with Scrap's watchdog. At the beginning of Elysium Boulevard. Or at the end of, you know, Elysium Boulevard. But yeah, you have to kill Arlecchino and go there. And there is the saddest scene in this entire DLC that always makes me upset. So, if you stay here, you know, for like the 20 minutes, you'll see it, and trust me, it's really depressing. And by the way, this is last outfit of member of Brotherhood, yeah. Which is the coolest, with the scarf and yeah, brown coat. So yeah. This leads to encounter with Leia now.
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Yeah, she is. Yep. Especially in this cutscene, like look at this. In this cutscene, it looks amazing.
Who are you? You look familiar.
But I think Legion armor could be a little bit better, you know, to adjust, you know,
Wait.
to be adjusted to rest.
This is Romeo's locket. How? This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me?
I expected this music to keep playing, you know, but I guess I was wrong.
The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you?
Of course not. I can't believe they actually giving you no as an option, like can you trust someone?
You're a funny one. Most people would never dare to admit they can't be trusted. Ironically, your candor actually makes me want to trust you. A clever tactic on your part.
Thanks.
Tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore.
At least her dialogue going fast, you know, like unlike that Arlecchino message which went forever.
The last print left.
God bless.
Pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been. All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that. I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ego. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand.
I have a question like, who killed him after we did it, you know? Because he wasn't in that state, you know, you finding him in Arshabe as we left him in this, you know? And this DLC technically happening before, you know, the main game. Anyway.
Kino left me an invitation to meet.
Yes,
I think he was under
I
my
had
nose
it.
the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet. Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help.
You know how many bosses I killed just to get to this point?
Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me.
Great.
We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key. So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates. The key? What? How? You must be part Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across. This is the key I lost a while ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path.
Now think about it, if Arlecchino actually left invitation for him, you know, to meet Leia, you know, for Leia to come to him, I mean, shouldn't he also shouldn't she also leave like open door, you know, so Leia wouldn't need the key to get there? Think about it. What kind of invitation that is if you need a key to enter the building, you know?
Careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly.
It's like, I would say like, oh, I invite you to my house, but I won't open your door, so, you know, find yourself a key if you wanna get inside. Shit makes no sense. Anyway, before we will, you know, proceed with Leia, let's just head back first over here to give the bottle to NPC. Which conversation you missed, but basically there was a fisherman who said he was like on sea 3 days and 3 nights and he was battling with the fish and he caught it and he asked for a beer to celebrate it from his village, so here it is.
It's time to celebrate my triumph. Good. This is the bottle of beer I saved. I bought 3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me. I already drank 2, now this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the brat?
Of course, everyone was so proud of you in Afterlife.
Did the brat crack a grin? I bet he did. It's why I caught the fish, to teach Manolin a life lesson. That we are not made for defeat. That humans can be destroyed but not defeated. Let's raise a toast to victory with the beer I saved for this day.
Yep, and he is dead. And we got also key to his house where we can meet his dead wife, which will additionally increase, you know, my humanity, but I don't even think there's a point of that. You just interacting with her corpse and getting some notes to read. I mean, we might as well, it won't take long, but first let's just speak with the tracker. Because there is interesting thing, you know, he wanna say once you will, you know, decode at all 3 cryptic vessels. So yeah.
Any enemy of you investigated the mounted crocodile. So, Colonel Little was murdered. Most likely the taxidermist as well. To do something like this just to take control of the zoo. It seems human lives are nothing but tools to them. I'm glad you revealed the truth to their lies. You are a force for good. I am honored by our continued partnership.
And we have amulet that will increase damage if you dodge. In this game, dodging is not an option, but that's besides the point.
Surprised the alchemists caused the Spider Cave incident. I'd wager even they didn't expect the truth to be revealed by a puppet. Just how many years did that poor puppet stand alone, swinging its pickaxe in the dark? The thought of it truly makes my heart ache. I dare say that minor puppet showed more humanity than the alchemists. I pray the 2 friends found peace at last.
Yeah, ancient disc.
Any enemy of the alchemist.
And the most important disc.
Only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though, I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krod, tragedies such as this shall never end. Thank you for revealing another truth. Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krod remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krod? Will the terrible truths I know? You fascinate me. You talk of future events as if they've already happened. Your words bring great comfort. Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect. My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight.
You see, I thought, you know, when I heard this dialogue, up until now, I'm not joking, like, when he says it, he said it about Leia, because, you know, it's her, you know, it's her friend. But no, now as he says, you know, it's his family, I think he actually speaks about Eugenie. You know, the lady which in main game, you know, upgrading your weapons here. Yeah, they are relevant. So I think he actually talking about her here. But anyway, as we did this, we can now do the final part, which is getting to Rosa estate with Leia. I'm not doing this. We'll save some time. And this is technically the hardest part. Not even our Kino fight or the Rosa estate exploration, just this part. Because now you have Leia at your side, so the amount of enemies you will be fighting, yeah, will be way higher than it was all the time. So here we go. And worse than that is, this Ouroboros is actually terrible for the crowd control. The Puppet Reaper would be much better for this because it has, you know, 360 heavy attack, but this, yeah, for hitting multiple enemies, this is actually very, very bad. Will Leia is tank enemies for you? Of course. I mean, like, she has so much health, and on top of that, she can heal, and she can be revived. Like, I'm gonna use her in fight with Arlecchino because you see me fighting with that guy so many times on the highest difficulty. If I won't use her, it won't be any different. He will just say like the fucking 2 dialogues rapidly, you know. The human is only truly honest when his life is on the line. And yeah, he will pretty much repeat it over and over. But when you're actually fighting with Leia, he has like fucking billion different quads, you know, and Leia have also plenty quads. So I will just revive her and let them, you know, have a small duel.
It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
Yeah, we head into estate, don't worry. Don't worry, Leia is actually the best NPC here.
You must have had a good teacher.
Like you didn't, I remind you, she's affected by petrification disease, you know? It's the same thing that the lady in the hotel on a wheelchair is affected by, but look what the Leia is fucking doing, like, look at this. She's way stronger than I am. Also, how the fuck that grabbed me? I have several questions. Bro, look at this shit. Pull yourself together, bro. That bear fucking hit me through wall. Or not even hit me, he literally grabbed me through the fucking solid wall. Look at this. Fucking off-screen through wall. Like, yeah. I have to be the most lucky person ever. 3 grabs, none of us were legit. First one I dodged, second one hit me through wall, third one hit me off screen. It's like fucking I'm playing Elden Ring Night Rain all over again. Crazy. We are already at 5 heals and we are not even halfway.
The way you move, it's
My god.
oddly familiar.
Yeah. Only familiar. Can I have your health, Leia? Can I? Okay, that was my fault actually. That one admit, that was purely my fault. And now,
Out of my way.
look at this. If only you could do something like this more often, that would be nice.
Need a moment. Go. I'll catch up.
Uh-oh. It would be really nice if you would do something like this again now. I swear. Ow. Die.
It's not too late. There's still time.
Yeah, you see, this game could have an actual co-op, you know? But then if it would have a co-op, the people would be cheating, basically. But, yeah. If it would be with co-op, this is how you would play this, basically. I imagine. And now we have a fucking, you know, gang of 6 dogs to fight.
Prepare yourself.
Look at this. Lovely. I am, yeah, surrounded by the dead dog corpses. Crazy.
Have we met before by some chance?
So now, as we had a dog and carcass monster, yeah.
This is the end. Die!
Now we have monkeys. Now we have monkeys and there's gonna be like 2 big red monkeys too. And the one like elite enemy on the bridge.
Keep going.
Yeah. And that's like it. 3 heals on that. Can we make it or no? Fucking, let's see. Alright then. Now this big guy. Oh joy. Come here. I like how Leia is hitting you in the back and you don't care. It's just like playing Neo. Yay! But with actually useful NPC. So after seeing this amazing display, are you still questioning how efficient is Leia? I mean, she's literally a legendary stalker. You can see what kind of crazy combo she's pulling out. She could be the boss on this game, you know? She's almost as fucking, you know, flashy and cool as Lumakio was. Yeah, crazy indeed. And here it is. This is the last enemy. Oh joy. This is the last enemy, and also here is where the coolest thing that Leia can do happens. So yeah, get ready for this. Come on Leia, go for it. Bring it.
Intention of stopping. Not here.
Amazing. And she didn't even, you know, like, her health didn't even fucking got low from that.
I must.
Looks like a flesh wound.
Damn this snow. We must hurry.
Yeah, she's literally, you know, if the Virgil would be a female, this is how it would be.
The Rose Estate.
Think of her as a Virgil, but instead with katana, with the...
Let's put an end to this.
What's she wielding? Like the saber? You know, short sword basically, or like the cursed sword. So yeah, here we go.
Here, I have the key.
And here we have the most gruesome and, yeah, gruesome scene from all. Don't die on me just yet.
We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard. You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
Oh, you won't like what you're gonna see in a second.
What happened here? Wait. Could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it? This is just a massacre.
I cannot level up. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, that's not massacre, this one is. I don't know how they came with idea, you know, to make this scene, but yeah. Look at this.
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen. Romeo. Why does this keep happening? Is it me?
Yeah. I cannot even make joke about it. It's just sad.
Arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve.
So basically,
We can help her is to find Romeo.
as you might guess, this is the last area you will explore. Which isn't, long. We should finish it, under like 5-10 minutes. Because all enemies here are practically the carcasses. Nothing too major or tanky. Yeah. But that scene, really tough. I bet like some clever people can edit, this scene to be like even more, dramatic with like even more touchy music. Touchy? Is that the right word? Emotional music, I should say. And speaking of music, besides the Arch Abbey, this is like only one place in the game where you will hear any music. Yeah. But I think, when you're finding the Sophia, the music they use it for that scene is like better than this one. I mean, we just killing the same enemies, we've been killing all time to the cool team at least. Yeah. And there is also this guy, which, remember from Arch Abbey? Yeah, he was there as well. Except now he is more tanky. Can I parry your attack? Apparently no, because I'm bad at the game. I said there is no too major to be worried, in this place. And I'm not lying. There really isn't too major. Like, this is pretty much to Stargazer already. But this room, this is actually Sophia's room. Yeah. Cool. Sophia's diary. This letter has everyone frozen in fear, except for trembling. Nothing could prepare us for losing someone so precious. I pray for safety to those still outside. Yeah, and postscriptum. Simon asked to meet at harbor, but I declined. It's too early for the next food shipment. What could he want? And I think that was, yeah.
This must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
Yeah, if she was here while all that happened, how she survived, That's I'm curious about. But I was going to say, like, I think this was like last message before Simon actually, kidnapped her and trapped her in Arch Abbey, if I'm not mistaken. And I got a message that I'm supposed to interact to fucking, increase my humanity. Where is it? Or which one is it? This one? No. One of those. Changes. To garden. Request. I mean, one of those, it is the message that is supposed to interact. Petition to order. Romeo letter. Whatever. My humanity is at max. And yeah, we back to area where there is no music. Cool. Hello? Party? Please? Thank you. so there is that, and now we have a duel with this guy. Come on. Durability of my weapon. Wonderful. Come on, hit me, bro. There is second of your weapon. And there is your life. So yeah, basically we are like one Stargazer from, fighting Arlecchino now. The Stargazer is at the bottom. Oh, there we go. Superhero landing. So yeah, we have this one and the next one is in garden, where you're fighting with him basically. So yeah, like 5 minutes, 5 minutes to the final fight. And then another fight, to finish what we didn't finish, and that's basically end of the stream. Like those guys, I don't really have a reason to fight, other than this chest. And also, I'm being stuck. Yeah. I just wanted the chest. I just wanted the chest guy, and you just be an asshole. Thanks. Like I'm telling you, this Ouroboros is cool, and all, but it sucks as a fucking weapon with crowd control. This is only good in 1 versus 1 situation. When there is like 2 enemies, no. Just use Puppet Reaper. Or anything else for that matter. Like, give me this. Yeah, that's a nice joke. That's what happens when there is 2 chefs in a kitchen. Exactly. So let's just skip all this. Yeah. Wow, amazing. Hit me in my backside. So yeah, there are just a bunch of enemies from the main game just buffed, guarding bunch of consumables that I don't care, so I'm just gonna fast forward this to actual boss. Normally I would be concerned about maybe my level is too low and all that, but no. I mean, I'm gonna use Leia, how can I lose? Like for example, remember this guy? Yeah, he's pretty easy because it's first enemy you fight in game. But look at this variation of that guy. It's almost like I cannot ever tell where his combo will end. Like sometimes when you think he's done attacking, no, he only just began. Out this into that. There we go. Finally did something. Oh god. Cool. Like look at the guy. To do the heavy hits, you need to know when enemy is stopping attacking. And this guy is just like so unclear. If I would know how looks the animation of his last hit, I would just charge heavy when when outline of his health bar were glowing white. But like I said, his ending, hit looks like a beginning of new hit, so I'm glad it's just one in this entire DLC. Because if there would be more, or if he would be like the common enemy, then yeah, we would have a problem. And here is another node that I can interact with. Letter to Valentino. Something. I must walk different path. Leia Florence. And my heart is pounding.
Goodness in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
So see, I think that Sophia has originally, you know, brown hair. And the reason why she had got like the blue hair is just because the ergo, you know? It's like the illusion got the blue hair, it's just because of the ergo. That's my theory, because on this portrait you can see how she looked when she was perfectly fine as a human. Do you like that theory? I like that theory. I mean, ergo are blue after all, so it makes sense. They change the color of your hair. So anyway, we're gonna be like level 120 to fight with that boss, which is average level I'm finishing the game with. So yeah, this is... I don't wanna be the broken record player, but this technically, you know, is the last room that you're visiting. We just have to unlock the path, which is on the right side behind this bookshelf. And to do that, we just have to go here to the right, to the next room, climb on the second floor, pull the lever, go to the next room, and that's it. There's a lever there to unlock the path. And again, the only issue is gonna be there is like the 7 enemies, and they all gonna be aggro on me. So yeah, if I would have a puppet reaper, that would be perfectly fine, because then I can just charge my heavy hit and hit everyone around me. But with this, I'm in major disadvantage. I'm pretty sure it's not even all of them. There's like more. So thank you for stacking me with items. Yeah, of course there is more. There is more, but at least there is no one like, you know, no elite enemy here. And there are like some chests hidden. Like the first one is... I didn't even press the button for this to happen. Why? Why you did it? I wish to say I'm kidding, but I didn't even fucking, you know, press the feeble art button for this to happen. I wasn't even touching my mouse. Holy shit, son. Some paranormal activity happening. Holy crap. Yeah, we got courage amulet. There's also this path over here, but there is just an enemy behind it with nothing else. So yeah, that's basically it. Now P, be so kind and don't actually waste another 3 feeble bars, which I so fucking, you know, hardly trying to maintain. Or not even maintain, but keep for the upcoming hardest boss. Pretty please? Like, you have all these funny guys, but you don't technically have to fight with them, you just need to pull this. Or press this, I should say. And yes, this moves bookshelf, so now you can use it as the bridge to get across. And across you pressing another button, and this unlocks the path to the garden where you fight with Arlecchino, basically. Yeah, catch me if you can, guys. Alright, you don't have to catch me when you have your stupid Gale's aimbot. I forgot. Actually, I didn't forgot, but I thought since, you know, I jump over a hole. Yeah. Since I thought I jump over the fucking hole, you're not gonna be able to hit me with it. But then I need to remember in this game apparently you can be grabbed, you know, through a solid fucking wall. So I shouldn't be too surprised, I guess. And yeah, here is the path, where the boss is. We just have to fight with this big chubby with axe. That's not really chubby, but you know. Ow. At least he has recognizable animation for his last hit. This one... Okay. Yeah, this... Yeah, this is last hit. He always winds it up, you know, and hits you from the left side. That's how you can recognize it. This and that. Easy. Way easier than that stupid puppet before. Yeah. This, that, and last one. I like this guy. He feels fair. He feels balanced. Doesn't feel cheap. Yeah. It just feels like I'm not doing enough damage, you know, to impress him, basically. That's it. Can you die? There we go. And the reason why I killed him is not only because I like him, but because you need to kill him to open this door, where you... yeah. Have ending of this amazing journey. But don't worry, after we kill Arlecchina and we're gonna watch the final cutscene, remember about Tresora, because she wants to meet in a pretty place. So yeah, don't leave directly. Last battle. The end of this overture is approaching. Revisiting unfinished story from your journey. Revisit unfinished story from your journey. Unspoken word, unfulfilled promises might all disappear when the overture ends. I'm glad they remind you this. But the only one what we didn't do is visit this one, you know. And I'm still not going to do it. Because of why? There is just fucking body to interact with. So yeah, let's just go with that. I got a terrible feeling about this. But yeah, for the first time I'm gonna use Leia in this fight. And I'm gonna use this as well. Reduce shock and break effects. Here we go. Good morning, everyone.
Where's the legend I faced before?
Shut up, you filthy puppet!
Oh, no. I must ask. Did you actually believe you could save your beloved apprentice? And who might you be?
You're about to get cheesed, buddy. Look at this.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monad, takes the stage one more time.
I forgot Kiri's input, but... yeah, have a duel, please.
I will cut you into cordwood!
There it is! This precision, this technique! How I missed them!
I'm not gonna engage unless he's gonna be like after me, basically. That's it. You have a Leia, you know, wailing on you, and you're going for me. You truly are crazy, buddy.
Oh, never fails. Humans are just so breakable. But even the legendary Stalker fears the Reaper.
I swore an oath to Carlo.
And here we go.
I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. No, not anyone.
I just realized how little damage that's doing. My god, that was terrible. Oh.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for! This pain!
He became Human Torch, basically.
The alchemists offered me nothing but boredom. But you two, you'll offer me something greater, won't you? Go on then, show me! Share your pain! Show me your truest fears!
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Oh, stubborn and foolish! How very human!
Yeah, I don't like fighting with Leia because now I cannot predict which one, you know, which way this guy's gonna attack. Also, Leia is about to be slaughtered, but that's okay. As long as he is fully after me, I'm perfectly fine.
Stay down this time!
No.
Sorry, buddy, this is not difficulty 5. And that's best for you.
I will kill you if it's the last thing I do! Right here! Right now!
Oh, he does that, really? Lovely. Let me guess, this kills me? No, it didn't. Shocking. I would love him to be aggro on me for once, you know? Thank you.
Not even close!
And here we go again.
I see it in you, you know.
I don't even think the fire affects the guy. Ah, okay. No healings. Here we go. You serious? Down again? Don't worry, I got you. Didn't see, actually Leia could solo him.
I thought your goal was to make me despair.
But yeah, he can just randomly decide to go after me even if I am miles away from him. That was your last mistake, buddy.
I will kill you if it's the last thing I do. Right here! Right now! Take this!
Was fun while it lasted.
And now there is additional ending. Yeah. Remember how I said I have no name?
Thank you. It's yours now. All this time, I wondered why you look so familiar. Now I know.
Yes, that's the ending, but there is actually post-credits theme. Oh, like in main game, yeah. You can skip credits and watch it basically. So let's just do this. Cool music and all, but yeah, let's just skip that and let's just go to cutscene.
believe in you. Carry on. Don't forget, this is your story now.
If you don't know what's happened there, it's basically Geppetto came with nameless puppets to kill Leia because he wanted Romeo's soul for his dead son, or to revive his dead son, or something along those lines. Either way, you know, it's basically telling you Geppetto killed Leia, using nameless puppet in that scene. Yeah, but before we're gonna finish the stream, there's gonna be one final recording left by Leia, and like I said, I promise we're gonna, you know, meet Rezora for a final place. Yeah, story that remains. We're gonna meet Rezora, and honestly, this is like the saddest conversation in this entire game, and I'm surprised they didn't put any music to it, but anyway, here it is. You ready for this? This makes me actually upset every time when I listen this. It's just so sad when I think about it. Yeah, the tree of friendship. It's basically the tree the opposite way, you know, where we find the baby. Where we found the baby, or the weeping woman at the beginning of game, if you even remember that. So yeah, it's behind those two guys. Die.
You came. I knew you would. So happy to see you again. Friends always meet again. So I'll wait for you. Again at the world's end. Farewell. My forever friend. Who looks like my dear Carlo.
I know, you're probably expecting something else, but that's always makes me so sad. There is just something in this cutscene. Yeah, and we have like the drawing of family. I'm emotionally touched by this scene. Nothing else in DSC actually now touched me other than just this one dialogue. I guess it's just voice acting, you know, it's so perfect for this one character and for the circumstances. And other than that, yeah, we are about to wrap up the stream, but last thing, besides of course going to Hotel Kratz, you know, and adore the wall with painting, like I said, this painting, I'm pretty sure it exists IRL. I'm pretty sure it exists IRL, because if you like approach it after killing Arlecchino, yeah, you can interact with it and basically do this. Yeah, now it's like full painting with flowers in the sky, and it's called Goddard Painted Sky. I'm not sure, but I'm almost, you know, certain this is actually, you know, name of the real painting. Yeah, which someone actually did. I mean, Ernst Goddard actually was like the painter that exists. Yeah, beautiful indeed. And like I said, as last thing, we have, we have the Leia recording. Leia memory or Leia recollection? I forgot how this recording calls, but it's basically like the last message that you can get to her. You can get from her, basically. So yeah. And also after finishing DLC, yeah, this thing in the middle looks very similar like the things in a hotel. Yeah, it would be cooler if those butterfly actually, you know, will guide you somewhere else. But no, there is only the one that guides you upstairs to the room which you can now unlock. So yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's listen this recording and let's just wrap up the stream. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be in total, but long enough. I'm glad we finished DLC in just 2 streams. So yeah, Leia recordings are basically here.
The painting. This must have been Leia's room. Who knew her memories were so close?
My dearest Carlo, listening to this song always reminds me of you. Do you remember the time we all gathered to play this
I mean,
piece
this
together?
dialogue also sounds familiar because I use it almost all of it in my GMV, but I will show you this without editing, basically. So yeah.
Perhaps those times were so precious because of their brevity. Why is it that we humans always look for more when happiness is already in our grasp? I couldn't appreciate what we had then. But that wasn't because I found you tiresome. After breaking ties with the Monad family, I was lost. I could barely take care of myself. So taking responsibility for you and Romeo, it was more than I could bear at the time. But in the end, you two saved me. You washed away all the spite and hatred in my heart. Legendary Stalker. A worthless title. That cruel end should never have been your fate. It was only when I held your pale, cold face in my hands that I understood that we should have stayed together. That I should never have left the two of you. But now you belong to the past. I shouldn't cry. It happens to us all. Eventually, I will join you there as well. No one lives forever. So in time, we will meet again. And in that moment, my wish is that I get to sit with you as the light of the sunrise washes over us, and we share a laugh. Together, your teacher, Leia.
And this gives pretty much like the final record, which is survival. Which I really enjoy listening, but yeah, that basically concludes the entire DLC and entire stream. So yeah, you wanted to know what's happened, you know, other than just bosses? Well, you didn't miss much. You missed like the one boss that I didn't fought. I mean, you see him in other video, but you also see like Lumacchio, Veronique, you see the, you know, crocodile, and a giant fish, and a green monster. So yeah, those are bosses that I didn't record it before in rematches, because they are only enemies in DLC. So yeah, this is the perfect place to finish it since there isn't anything else. Like, I wish they would add interaction, like I wish you could tell Venini you killed Arlecchino, or actually, is Arlecchino is even alive in this, you know, save file? I don't think he is inside this place, but if he is, then we might pay him a visit and speak with him, unless... No, he's not, I killed him. But yeah, you can also, like, when you get to Arlecchino, you can basically like wear this and speak with him, and he will recognize these cloches. He will say he lost a lot, but he thank you, you know, for changing his day, or something like that. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you, and I hope whoever was watching this had fun as much as I had playing this. And plan is to stream Elden Ring tomorrow, but start later. Not so early, just later. Like yesterday, it was like so much fun. I almost throw my mouse in monitor, so I'm looking forward how well I will do tomorrow. You know, that's what they say in life. You need to have some fucking, you know, shit and have some fun. That's how you can achieve balance. But anyway, thank you for being here with me, and yeah, I guess wish you all nice day, night, whatever. Take care.